As we are aware, the elections offer us now a great opportunity to triple the number of MEPs we send to Brussels and Strasbourg. Just a 1.6% swing in our favour means we will have 6 MEPs there in June 2014. Of course, if we are going to do that, we have got to get Rupert elected. Now, a recent YouGov poll revealed that the British public is actually far to the left of the Tories, the Lib Dems and certainly Labour. I've got a few figures here you might find interesting. The poll found out that 80% of people feel they're not benefiting from this so-called recovery. Of course, it could be because the recovery, as it has been incorrectly labelled, actually just amounts to artificial inflation of house prices in a very small area of the southeast of England. The poll also found that those who oppose private enterprise firms working in the NHS outnumber people who think it's a good idea in a ratio of 12 to 1. And all 3 main parties and UKIP are intending to have that happen. NHS, private companies working. That 67% want Royal Mail in public ownership. 66% want the railways delivered back to the people. 68% are demanding that the energy companies are removed from the clutching fingers of profiteers and run by the people, for the people. Now, who stands for these policies? We do. Exactly. The Green Party of England and Wales. The fact that the current political environment that is on our side, the mood of the people is with us. It is with the Green Party. That actually is a fact. But that's not the end of the story, because there's a second fact. The mood of the people's with us. We represent the alternative to the lying, cheating and policy making for the rich at the expense of the rest of us, as practised by the Coalition and Labour. And UKIP, of course, isn't an alternative to that. It's the same policies, just with an irrational fear of migrants and the EU thrown in for good measure. The challenge actually facing us is that although we know it, I know it and you know it, many potential voters, people who've previously supported other parties and like Russell Brown none at all, are not yet aware of it. Our challenge, actually almost unique in the history of British politics, is not to convince people to agree with our policies, it's just to make sure that the voters know that we agree with their policies. We know, and they need to know, that common cause is shared. A society for the benefit of all, for the common good. Now, getting the Green Party message across in the East, getting Rupert elected, getting Jill elected, is Natalie's responsibility.
Yeah.
And it's my responsibility. And it's Rupert's responsibility. And of course it's Jill's responsibility. But most of all, it's your responsibility. There are twice as many people I haven't named here than I have. And we can only knock on as many doors or deliver as many leaflets as you can. And what I would say is that we all have to get out there, deliver leaflets, talk to supporters, talk to the media, talk to everyone we meet. Go to transition meetings, to protests, to Friends of the Earth meetings, litter picks, use local shops, but in everything we do, wear a Green Party badge. Let the people you're with know that the Green Party are people like them who believe in the things they believe in. That's what we need to get across. So, now it's time to get out there and do it. We can work together to win together to get Rupert and Jill elected on the 22nd of May. Just 2 months away.